I'm about to set up my bullet journal for the week, so come with me and see how I do that. So I actually like hand bound my bullet journals, but I do buy printed dotted paper. I already added the flap. This is the layout that I have for adding my weekdays. Then I fill out parts of it. I have Trainer Kelly's Network, Kelly Mullery, as in kellymuller.com, and other businesses that go in this top row. Learning, other. Yes, it just looks like a scribble. Same thing in this column. I have the year over here. And then I use kanji for these as sort of partial Japanese immersion. Also, I'll be honest, it's also just shorter than writing out the full or even like a partial day. This actually is Tuesday to Sunday. Monday's gonna go on this flap. Then I cut it in half. Then I take a glue stick and I just scribble on the glue. Then I take the first side and I carefully place it down as close as I can. This part is gonna end up getting bent, but that's fine. Then I do the same to the other side. And I bend over the flap, which you can see does bend that a little bit, so I don't care. I take my ruler, then still gonna do it straight. And then for this top one, instead of anything related to my businesses, I write domestic, because Mondays is my cleaning day. Learning! Then I write other. I write the date. Now that that's all filled in, I'm gonna put in the smaller sticky notes. Now, this week isn't going to be one of my normal weeks. I already decided that I'm spending most of this week relaxing. So on Mondays, I don't use the sticky notes. I just handwrite them. Oh, I did forget that I need to upload social media videos, so I'm gonna do that soon. And then this is how I do the rest of them. Normally there would be stuff up here. Like you can see, this is how last week's looked. And these are the weekly spreads. Now you might be wondering, what do I do with this flap? I put information on this side. Normally it's just notable events, which just means like usually like mundane, boring appointments and stuff. Not usually my work. It's events and stuff that I might forget if I'm powering through my own work or like doing something else unrelated. This note section is for like whatever, like I just put relax all week. So it could be notes like that. And that is how I set up my weekly spread. Next I'll have to show you how I set up my daily pages. And if you want to see me set up my daily pages, give me a subscribe, along with seeing whatever else I do.